deal.
Right.
You know, about to make all this money. They're all rich. Everybody's, you know, celebrating. And then this tragedy happens. And so one of the men, Chato, who lost his son, is out for revenge for whoever was responsible for the accident happening, because apparently they didn't put the stake down the way they were supposed to. And so, and by the way, this is something that really happens because I Googled it.
Here we go, man. Go. They're gonna wait for the people to be on the streets and then try to go. Come on, make the turn. Tell he's not from here. Just doing the most. Want to be a cab? They don't even know what you're doing. Welcome back to the Bronx. We're on Fordham Road right now and Washington Avenue, Bronx, New York. We'll be going towards the Bronx Zoo. Should be there in the next 2-3 minutes. Yeah, boy. This is Roosevelt High School here. I can't turn the camera. I don't have the swivel mount. Roosevelt High School. Shout out to White Castle. I don't know if y'all got White Castle where y'all at, where y'all from. A lot of people love these little burgers. Let me see, I can turn it. Shout out to the castle, White Castle. People love them little burgers. Those joints used to be cheap, like a couple of cents. Now burgers are small. It's almost like $2 a little hamburger. Crazy. This is Arthur Avenue here, Little Italy. You know, Bronx Tale. You ever seen the movie Bronx Tale? They filmed it right here. If I make the right. I'm gonna take you to the Bronx, but you know what? I'm gonna make the right here on Arthur Avenue so y'all can see. This is the real Little Italy in the Bronx. I don't know if you can see the sign there. Let me see. Yes, sir. Welcome to New York City, to the Bronx. Happy holidays. Christmas is upon us, my people. But I'm going to take y'all through Little Italy so y'all can see. This is where they filmed Bronx Tale. And we are in the Bronx. Fordham Road and Arthur Avenue. Once we pass 187th, that's when you'll see all the heavy. This is heavy Italian all through here, but this is more of the Fordham University college campuses and stuff through here. A lot of these buildings and all that, they rent out to, they rent out to the students. But as soon as we pass the light that's coming up, it's white. Not even, once we pass this stop sign, you see a lot of Italian eateries, restaurants, bistros, everything else in between. But yeah, this is the area I grew up in. I grew up by the Bronx Zoo, but you know, this is the area, so it's close by. But yeah, this is Little Italy in the Bronx. I'm gonna show y'all both sides real quick. So all these places are normally full. I mean, it's early right now, so. But yeah, this is the spot. Little Italy. Again, normally there's lines for people coming to buy cheese and meats and all types of Italian goodies. A lot of pastry shops over here. This place right here be having the lines every day. It's just early now, I guess, but this next place here too, they real famous. Telltale. Imagine, look at how much thing they have here. This is their store right here. I'll show you right now. Let this lady pass. I should show her twice. She's probably like, what the heck is he doing? Happy Hanukkah, whoever celebrates Hanukkah. But yeah, you see this right here, the Telltale Brothers? You probably can't because of the sun. They have one right across the street as well. The green awning there. Right there, look. Let me see if I can. Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah. So yeah, this is Little Italy. Again, look, a bistro right here. This is all majority Italian owned and operated for years. Again, they filmed Bronx Tale over here. They say this is the best. They say they got the best pizza in the whole New York and here. I don't know if it's true because I never had it. But the Arthur Avenue Retail Market supposedly has the best pizza in New York City. Not by me, by the awards that it has won. What's going on, my people? What's going on? Good morning. Riding through the Bronx, Little Italy. Come get your cheese, your meats. Come, you know, sit down, have a nice breakfast, lunch, or dinner. They do it on. You feel me? We're gonna go through the Bronx Zoo area now. And again, you see there's still more eateries. You know what I mean? Again, Italian operated and owned. But yeah. Welcome to the boogie down Bronx, baby. Everybody's in a rush to go home, to sit on the couch. You heard? This is my favorite pastries right here coming up. Artuso's. If you're ever in the Bronx and you come over here to Artuso's pastry shop. It's my favorite one. I just came from there, Washington, 183rd. But yeah, I'll go there, no problem. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna just show them the Bronx Zoo real quick. I'll definitely go. I was just on Washington and 183rd, no lie. Just was there. I was just on, actually I was on 183rd on Webster. On the projects right there. Oh gosh. That's not I'll take you through that, man, but sorry to hear that, my brother, for real. But I'll definitely go through that. Just give me 2 seconds. Bronx Zoo's right ahead of us. Shout out to NYPD. These are the traffic cops. So normally when you see them and you're up to no good, you see them, you're like, it's just traffic. They don't carry the guns and all that. They don't really arrest people. They just give tickets. But they got that radio. They could call that backup on your ass. They won't arrest you, but they got friends that will. You feel me? Yeah, the Bronx Zoo is right here. Right after this other light. It's literally right there. Salute to London too, man, for real. You originally from London, or you from out here and you moved to London? You say your brother. You guys were originally from out here, or you came visiting or something? That sucks, right? A lot of people go to places to visit and stuff like that happens. Like, I don't know if y'all heard about the kid that went to go see Bad Bunny and ended up getting killed in Puerto Rico and all that. That is like, you just never know, man. But yeah, that kind of makes you dislike a place too, right? Man, that's what's up. Salute, my brother. Salute and thank you, man. Thank you for your services, man, for real. People don't understand the job you guys do, man. It's not easy. You may look it, but it's definitely not. But yeah, we're right in the Bronx Zoo right now, Southern Boulevard. Just show y'all the entrance real quick, and then I'll swing by over there again. But yeah, once we pass this light, I'll show y'all that we are in the Bronx, baby. Welcome to the Bronx, my people. Bronx Zoo right there. I got the bus honking at me because I'm just taking up the lane. But who cares, right? Welcome to the Bronx. This is where I grew up, right here. I grew up in these projects right here. 183rd and Crotona. This is where it all started for your boy. You feel me? These are my projects right here. Well, not my projects. The projects I grew up in. Right here. My window is right here. Well, my mom's window. It wasn't mine. My window is right back there. This is the little part I was able to see. Literally. This is all I could see from out the window. And you know, I can see this, you know. But yeah, this is where I grew up. 183rd and Crotona. I went to school right here. This is 32. PS 32. All this is fairly new because there was never I don't even know what that is, but that was not there. The chicken spot, been there for a few years. And yeah, this is Rocksteady here. Rocksteady used to be right here on the Double Red building. They all used to come here and practice their break dancing and all that. A lot of people don't even know about that, so I don't speak about it. I wasn't even around for that. I was way too young, but I know about it because again, I grew up here. So. You know, you hear the tales. Yeah, this is where we used to hang out at too, on Beaumont. This is 183rd. It's just, you know, we're working our way down to Washington now. This is 183rd and Camberlin, just in case. But yeah, 183rd and Camberlin. This is actually the same area. I don't know if you guys know about Junior. The kid Junior that met his demise by them six or seven gang members or something. They ended up catching him, chasing him in the store, pulling him out the store, and if you know, you know. And if you don't, yeah, Bathgate, 183rd. We're going that way now. And you already know, this is the hospital, St. Barnabas. This is where the kid perished, and he was literally a block away. You know what I mean? Like, I want to say less than 1,000 feet away, and he made it to the front of the hospital, but you know, nobody wanted to touch him because he was full of blood and all that. You know, it's crazy. But, you know, all we can say is sleep in peace, my dude. Because this is Little Italy again, passed back through. But yeah. Yeah, this is where it happened at. This is the hospital where it happened at. And you'll see his little mural right now. You know what I mean? Yeah, that's where I grew up at, Crotona Avenue, my brother. Again, Kuriaki, a lot of people, you know, met their demise, unfortunately, in those areas, especially back in the day. It was crazy. Luckily, everything has changed, you know, for the better. Some for the worse, but some for the better. But yeah, I'm gonna take y'all right through there right now. So we're gonna go on Washington, make that left, come up 183rd, and yeah, I'll show y'all. That was your cuz? Kuriaki? Yeah, man. The things that happen, right? They always say, you know, the worst things that happen to you come from within your own camp, you heard? That's why my circles of that. You know what I mean? But yeah, this is Bafke here. This is where it happened. They actually got like 3 little murals of the kid. You're gonna see the first one right here on the right as soon as I pass this stop sign. That's the very first one right here. Let me go past this car. Hopefully they're not working on it. Hey, that's one of them. You know what I mean? We got the cabin back there trying to... The fuck? Oh, that's not even a cab. Still don't matter. Yeah, this is Washington right here. 183rd and Washington is the next corner. The bodega on the left is family owned. Right here on 183rd. But yeah, this is it right here. This is 183rd and Washington, my people. For the ones that don't know, I'm gonna go around. You heard? I'm just gonna, you know, I'm gonna make the turn over here. I know it's not this one. I know it's the other one. But, you already know 183rd is right behind. No, of course, my brother. This is what it's about. You heard? I'm trying to show everyone the Bronx who has never been, and if you have been, and if you were from here, and you want to see how your neighborhood looks because they're changing, you already call it out. That's what I'm doing. I'm trying to take y'all through the Bronx, through Queens, through Manhattan, through Brooklyn, through Long Island, Staten Island, everywhere in between. You feel me? We're gonna come back around so I can show them the murals and all that, and show them exactly where everything happened. This is why we got rat problems. You feel me? That doesn't belong to the building. So people just come and dump. You know what I mean? People come and just illegally dump. Look at the scooters, you heard? You're messing around in a scooter, not registered or nothing, they catch you, they taking your joint. Look at that. Look at all, you know, people are gone. Look at all the bottles there. Crazy. But yeah, getting back on. This is where everything happened with Junior. You feel me? Literally, if y'all seen that video of the unfortunate, his demise, everything literally happened right here. Well, we stuck, but where you see these green fire escapes right here, right there, where those green fire escapes, that's the building that people were recording it from. And again, you know, sometimes it's like, oh, yo, I should step in, but you know, it takes a lot to step in when you see, you know, people, you know, wilding out, got knives, got, you know. But yeah, this is the store that he ran into. They pulled him out of. And again, there's a little mural there on the right-hand side on that same building. And then there's one right ahead, but I want to show people, excuse me. I want to show people what the how close he was to the hospital. You feel me? That it's like, damn, man, he could have made it, but you're ready, man. What the heck is going on here? And I remember when that happened, I didn't even know what happened. I just kept seeing it on Instagram. It kept coming up like on my feed and all that. What's going on here? But I didn't even know. And then when I seen the video, I'm like, wow. See, I had to honk the horn for them to move. But yeah, this is the store, bro. This is the store where everything happened with Junior. I don't know if y'all heard about that. I think it made all news. But right there is where it happened. There's a mural of him right there. There's another one of him right over here. This is the third one of him right there. Let me see if I can. He was part of the Explorer. That's some police thing. Explorer something. I'm not 100% sure. And right, that happened on that corner. And this is again, the truck is in the way. But literally, the hospital's right here in front of us. He was maybe 1,000 feet away from the hospital, and he made it. He made it to the hospital. Just nobody. Nobody tried to get a stretcher and take a man. They didn't do nothing. They just literally watched him ask for water and, pretty much, I mean, I don't know. You feel me? Or rest in peace. Young boy. I think he was only like 15 years old, bro. And, again, imagine how scared that kid was, bro. Sad. But, that's just, that's the world, right? But look, I'm gonna zoom in so y'all can see. This is exactly where he was. He was right there, right where you see that guard booth. He was right there between them yellow poles. And he was just sitting there asking for water because he was thirsty. Nobody helped him, and again, met his demise. So yeah, rest in peace, Junior, for real. That was super duper whack. I heard one of the guys did perish in jail. One of the key figures. And again, God don't like ugly, so whatever you do here, you pay here. You know what I mean? So I'm sure, what's meant for them is coming. And not to wish bad on anyone, but he was unalive. By like 6 or 7 older kids. He was 15 years old. Like 6 or 7 gang members thought he was doing something that he wasn't doing, and they ended up taking him out the store and taking his life. And people recorded it because we're in the era where people record everything. You know what I mean? Yo, where's the store? This store right here, you saying? On the left here? Before I make the stop sign? Before I make the left? You lying. Bruno Mars did not die, bro. You serious? You lying. You gotta be lying, bro. I'm gonna see right now. I'll see. But yeah, where's the store at, bro? It's crazy how 97 and Power 105 is playing. Nah, I'm gonna check right now, bro. Hold on a second. You lying. Come on. But yeah, man, welcome to the Bronx. We're gonna go up East Tremont Avenue. We're gonna go down, where we at? Washington to Tremont Avenue. Or are you just trolling, bro? That's messed up. messed up. You know, Bruno Mars will catch a grenade for you, bro. So I don't know why you would do that. He will literally catch a grenade for you, my friend. But nah, you know, it'd be like that though. Talking like this, and all of a sudden it'd be like, yo, this person passed away. It's like, oh.
With those guys right there, and then shout out to everyone that came out to the
97 would have
company
been
holiday
second.
party. Yesterday we did the media code dinner. It was a small, intimate dinner. A lot of, you know, the good people that came out.
It would have been breaking news, you heard?
Time of year, all the corporate parties. If your company's having a party, crazy. Hit me up on my Instagram.
Chato on the show is just overwhelmed and consumed with wanting to get revenge against Emiliano.
And Bute. Look at these cars here. This dude dresses these cars up crazy, you heard? Look at this, look at this. Look at this here. Look at this here. Would you look at this? Somebody, would you look at this? Would you look at this, my people? He got 3 of them. Special edition joints, you heard? He got that Shaggy. He got this one. He got the Ruby-Doo. What? My boy. And he got 3 of them, you heard? He's probably driving the 3rd one right now. Your man's a gangster, you heard? Nobody will ever ask him for a ride in that car. But where he done had them things for years. Happy holidays, my people. Happy holidays. Welcome to the Bronx. You know the vibes. Salute, my brother. Thank you, man. And like I said, again, if you're from the Bronx and you moved away and you want to see your old neighborhood, don't be afraid to tell me, yo, can you pass through wherever? That's what we're doing. You feel me? Trying to take y'all through your old neighborhood. It's probably not the same way you remember it because they just putting up buildings everywhere. Everywhere you look, they putting up a high rise. So it's just like, soon enough, you know, if you've been out of the Bronx too long, you won't recognize it. West Farms has changed so crazy. And that's what's up, man. I always, you know, after, I always thought about that. Like, man, I should have went to the service because of that. You know, to see all the beautiful places. I'm sure you've seen many beautiful places. And I'm sure you've seen some that you're like, yo, the Bronx is better than this. But you're right, no matter how far you roam, home is home, baby. So yeah. And you know, the Bronx gets a bad rap, but a lot of people will come here and they'll fall in love with the Bronx. You heard? We something else, man. We're something else. Things happen everywhere, people, you heard? This is East Tremont, Washington Avenue. We turn it off, my people. But yeah, all this has changed, man. Let's see what's going on over here. Yeah, you can see, look. Right here, look. They're putting up a building. Everywhere. Everywhere where there was a lot is now a building. Or soon will be. That's just what they doing. You too, my brother. Be good, man. Stay safe. Again, thank you, man. Thank you for the services, man. I truly appreciate it. Salute. Stay safe out there, man. This is 3rd Avenue we just passing. Still on East Tremont. Shout out to the Monterey boys. This is French Montana's area. If anybody knows the rapper French Montana, this is the part of the Bronx he used to live in. He made his DVD came out of this side here. That's what put him on the map, and then he moved over to the music, and you already know from there. Now he's a multi-platinum recording artist. And yeah, this is East Tremont Avenue in the Bronx. I don't know why there's so much traffic today. Like, all them little scooters are Uber eaters. They delivering the food. Well, they keeping it, one or the other. Shout out to the Bird Gang. What's up with you? I'm telling you, there's all through here for nothing. I don't get it, my people. Not get it. But yeah, this is Arthur Avenue again. We were on Arthur Avenue on the Little Italy side. Now we're on Arthur Avenue. Not on the Italian side. We're on the everything else side. This is the hood, my people. The reason it's the hood is because of this. You got a deli, you got everything one after the other. The next corner you'll have another deli, you'll have another liquor store, you know. They want you to stay in your section, my people. When we go to the nice areas, they don't have nothing around here. They don't have no liquor stores, no stores, no. That's how you know you're in the hood, when everything's on top of each other. See the strip, NYPD. It's traffic. You see the liquor store there, you see a deli there, then you come back across the street to this side, another deli, another liquor store, another, you know, the same thing over and over and over. Same thing. I haven't been to City Jeans in a minute. But yeah, this used to be full of jewelry shops and all that. Now, far and few. You see one and two every now and then. For the most part. No more. Look at the birds. Birds of a feather. Flock together, my people. See, yeah, that's the real mob. They out there watching over the city. And of course, we got somebody blocking our way of travel. Literally, just in the middle of the intersection. You gotta love it, man. You got a lot of pawn shops here. Again, this is how you know you're in the hood. Because, you know, liquor stores, pawn shops. They put a hotel here. This was never here. Get your scooter on. You're in the Bronx, New York, my friend. In my hometown. We're on East Tremont right now. We just passed Prospect. We're pulling up to Mapes. This used to be the best place to go get penne. But as of lately, it's been changed, and you know, you have to try it yourself. I'm not saying it's bad, but you have to find out for yourself. You feel me? behind the horn too. Why not, right? Let's get it started in here. Let's see what the radio's talking about.
I'm not saying that. Gay symptoms.
Commercial.
How do I even find a job as a trade?
Another commercial. Let me show y'all real quick what the strip looks like. We got Fidelis there, a nail salon, eye care, a discount. They fixing the building up, pointing it. Got a laundromat on this side. I don't think you can see this side. Another pharmacy. Another pharmacy. Big pharmacy energy. Yo, bro, the light just changed. Like, relax. This is Southern Boulevard. This is Happy Land used to be here. There was another tragedy that happened back in the days. But if you're from around this area, you know all this stuff. I'm gonna take all this go straight. This is West Farm, straight ahead of us. But I'm gonna take you out to the other Bronx Zoo entrance. Take you out to one of my favorite parks too. It's the Wild Out over here in this park. And I say Wild Out, and you'll see why once we get there. Because we really should not have been doing what we were doing. Which was, they have like a waterfall there. The water wasted away some of the rocks, so we would jump, but you had to know exactly where to jump, because if not, you would land on rocks and stuff. A couple of people got hurt there. A couple of people slipped, cut their heads open, a bunch of stuff. A couple of people had to be hospitalized after coming to this park. Oh, look at the train, y'all. That's the 2 train, my people. We're on West Farms. Yes, sir. It's the 2 train. Welcome to New York City, my people. Hey, flights just keep getting you, boy. Tired. We're gonna work through it, you know. What the heck happened here? Yeah, we got transportation out here 24 hours. You can take a bus, a train, a cab. Shout out to this Explorer. You see that? They got it lowered. He's on his low life. That's what's up. He must have air suspension or something. This is the park I was talking about. Watch, I'm gonna take you out there right now. This is Waterfall Park in the Bronx. Yeah, we're on 180th in Boston Road. I'm gonna show you that the Bronx has waterfalls, my people. Standing, but we're gonna be in and out real quick, you feel me? But yeah, give me 2 seconds, watch this. You just, the bus gives you tickets. If you double park, the bus will come and snap a picture. When the second one passes, it'll give you a ticket. Watch this, y'all. Light's about to turn. Let's go this way. Welcome to the Bronx, baby. Oh, look at this. So we used to come here, right? Like 15, 20 of us. And back there, we would get on the top there and we'll jump. You see how there's pieces of trees, all types of things in there. But again, there's holes there. So if you didn't know where you were jumping, you could easily be jumping onto rocks, messing yourself up. But yeah, this is in the Bronx, yeah? 180th. Boston Road, West Farms area. And this is the Bronx Zoo. You know, all that wooded, that's the Bronx Zoo over there. I'm gonna show y'all now. Little scoot. Got the Q44 to take you into Queens. You feel me? Bad place to come. All the traffic is here. Wow. That's the waterfall part. That's what we call it. That's not its real name. And I'm gonna have to do this U-turn right here. I know people are gonna be pissed off at me, but hey, we gotta do what we gotta do, my people. Otherwise, it'll take me 15 minutes to go around the block. But yeah, when we make this turn right here, you'll see the Bronx Zoo, one of the entrances here. So if you were to take the 2 train and get off here on West Farms, you can walk right up. It would only take you about 3 or 4 minutes. Gotta get some breakfast. I'm thinking pizza. Breakfast of champions. I'm about to go to on Castle Hill. They have these big slices. There's 3 places that have big slices. I'm gonna go and get one from each and do a review one of these days. The pizzas are big though. Be like 4 regular slices. They $5 jumbo slices. Excuse me. Yeah, you're gonna see it right now. Welcome to the Boogie Dam. You feel me? There it is, my people. It used to be free on Wednesday, so we used to come to the Bronx Zoo every Wednesday, just about, because it was free. Now you got to give a donation. If you, excuse me, you got to give a donation if you're trying to go into the Bronx Zoo on Wednesdays. Every other day you got to pay. But yeah, this is one of the entrances. Welcome to the Bronx, my people. People go crazy for this zoo, like this zoo, the Bronx Zoo. I don't know why. Maybe because since I lived here all my life, I don't see the big thing, but people like swear by the Bronx Zoo. Yeah, my people. They have a nice light show that I can't buy. They go to the train again. I thought y'all could see that. Train going into Yonkers. No, they don't want the Yonkers. It goes to White Plains and all that. That's where it goes. And this is called Lambert houses. I don't know what's going on, but I guess they kicked everybody out because I see the whole thing is boarded up. They might have condemned it. They're gonna redo it over. It's called Lambert Houses in West Farms. I don't know what I think it's too much. I got a couple of friends that live there. I don't know if they still live there. I gotta ask them actually, like, yo, what's going on here? Like I said, it's all boarded up. More expensive over here too, you heard? Like now, a studio, like $1,500. That is like what? That's crazy work. Oh man, homie, gotta love it. Now I get caught at the light, but we ain't in no rush. So let the people pass, right? Again, you must be doing the weirdest things sometimes, man. Again, people is just going around. Like, I'm starting to think to myself, should I do the same thing? The Q44, it'll take you from the Bronx and the Queens. Let me see why this bus is just lollygagging. I gotta clean my windshield. That's that. Oh God. This is the West Farm Strip. If you from the Bronx and you left, I want to say 10 years at least, you won't recognize West Farms. You'll come through here and be like, what happened here? Ain't nothing on my board. BX36, I used to take that to school. Haven't been on a 36 bus in years. I don't mind taking the train, but the bus sucks because, you know, yeah, red lights and all that. But I'll take the train happily. The bus is like, ah, man. A lot of people in New York say, oh, I don't use the train, I don't use the bus. And I get it. But the train is actually the best way to travel because it's fast. You know what I mean? Hardly ever any traffic. Unless something happens on the tracks. But yeah, I don't mind taking the train, the subway. It's the best means of transportation out here. Especially if you're going downtown or coming uptown. Your best bet is to take the Iron Horse. Take that subway. Feel me? All these buildings are new. All that you see on the right side, that's all new. That's what I'm saying. If you ever lived here and you come through here, you'll be like, what? This is all new. All these buildings you're gonna see. Speed camera right there. Weather's been crazy out here in New York too. It was like 14, 15 degrees the other day. Then yesterday was 50 degrees. Today is 40 degrees. And it was like, yo, all end up sick. Yeah, again, look, all this is new. All these apartment buildings are new. And it's on both here and the back block as well. They're just putting them up. Every time they see a lot or anything, buying it up and putting buildings on. Again, the rent in these buildings is ridiculous, you know? Talk about it already. $1,500 to $2,000 for a studio to a one-bedroom apartment. It's crazy. They're forcing us out, my people. The takeover has begun. No, it's been began. They're ramping it up now. South Bronx. Best part of the Bronx is the South Bronx. It has a stigma on it, but best food is out here in the South Bronx. Best everything. It's just a little dangerous. But everywhere is dangerous in the world. Not just the Bronx. Actually, when we head back towards Fordham and all that, I'm about to get a shish kebab. I was thinking about pizza, but I want a shish kebab. Hey, let's go this way because traffic over there is gonna be silly. We're going to be passing the 2 and the 5 train again. This is it right here, right ahead of us. This is the 2 and the 5 train, my people. Southern Boulevard. On the boulevard. Southern Boulevard too. It used to have a lot of jewelry stores and all that, a lot of electronic stores, but you know, times have changed, so ain't nobody out. Ain't no more electronic stores. Yeah, this is Southern Boulevard. Bronx, that sun is crazy. This is the boulevard. Come get anything you may need here. Jewelry to liquor to home goods. Again, everything you may need, my people. It's on the strip. You got food. There used to be a Blimpie out here. Check it out, man. I miss Blimpie. I went to Burger King the other day, bought my kids that SpongeBob Happy Meal and a chicken meal. For 2 Happy Meals and a chicken meal was $27. I said, oh yeah, this is it. We ain't doing this no more. Imagine that. Look what we got here, my people. If you're on a budget, get $1.50 slice. Yeah. Get a slice for $1.50, my people. And it might not win any awards, but sometimes it'll be better than the pizza shop you go to. You know? For $1.50, you won't be mad at it. promise you that. Shout out to the motorcycle. He got his plate covered, so when he runs the lights and all that, ticket don't go to his house. Salute. Gotta hit that horn, because if not, they'll just sit there. You feel me? Won't have to hit it again. Shout out to the man with the blown out back window. He got the garbage bag as a window. It's crazy work, my people. All you smell is his motorcycle. All you smell, my peeps. Yeah, we're on 163rd Simpson. This is I don't know if anybody knows about hip hop music and all that. If anybody knows a rapper named Big Pun. I don't know if you ever heard of him. He was from these areas over here. Fat Joe as well. So yeah. Like I be saying, they do a tour here, literally. They bring charter buses of tourists over here. The South Bronx, they have out. I'll show you. I wonder if they stopped doing it, because I've come through here a few times and I haven't seen the buses, so I wonder if they stopped doing it. They used to come here in charter buses, park them right here. Oh, look at the train again, guys. That's still the 2 train, yeah? It's the 2 train. But yeah, the buses come, they park here across the street. Shout out to the Subaru Forester gang. You feel me? Subaru Forester gang. You feel me? There's one right there. There's 2 right there. You see that on the top? That's music. That's a big old. Got like 300 speakers on there, yeah? They go to Huss Point on the weekends. And you're ready. They turn that on. They do competitions to see who has the loudest music and all that. But yeah, it's a Subaru Forester gang territory. So yeah, if y'all know about Big Pun, this is a little mural right there. They always change this up. These couple of years they change it up. Train, y'all. If you live right there, you get to hear the train all day, every day. Holla. Welcome to the Bronx. Let me zoom in on this here now, so you guys can see it. Christopher Lee Rios, hip hop's first Latin to go platinum, my people. It's a big deal, at least to us. I know a lot of people will be like, "Oh, we don't care," but at least to us, my people. And Fat Joe's is over there. I mean, Fat Joe's. The Locks, they have a mural over there too. We're in the Bronx, but the Locks is from Yonkers. Those are our neighbors, you know what I mean? Yonkers is real close. We'd much rather cross into the Bronx than into Yonkers than into Manhattan. For some reason, people from the Bronx don't go to Brooklyn. People from Brooklyn don't come to the Bronx. I'm not saying nobody from Brooklyn comes to the Bronx or nobody from the Bronx goes to Brooklyn. But normally, they'd be like, yeah, nah, we ain't going nowhere. I got many friends in Brooklyn, so we'll be out in Brooklyn for sure. But yeah, they normally don't. They don't like the crossover. Shout out to all the bodegas. The fire escapes meant for fire, but you're great. We use it for decoration out here. I don't know why this guy got a left turn because this is a one-way going to the right, not to the left. But we'll see what happens. There's always heavy traffic through here too, because this is going into Hutch Point. And for some reason or another, everybody just bottlenecks over here and piles up. Nobody lets nobody pass. This is the bus lane. Not supposed to ride on this lane, but I see people here sleeping, so you feel me? But yeah, past that overpass is Hutch Point. We normally go to Hutch Point in the nighttime instead of the daytime because there ain't nothing going on in the daytime anyway. Unless you're trying to learn like to ride a motorcycle or something like that. That's all like industrial back there. So. Ain't much going on back there, you know what I mean? But we're on Southern Boulevard, 163rd in the Bronx, New York. Happy holidays, everyone. Good morning, afternoon. Either way, good. And again, man, Christmas is right around the corner. My kids ask me every morning, how many days? How many days? Dang. Shout out to the empanadas. I don't know if y'all like the empanadas. The light just turned green. It didn't even turn green. I think you can make a left turn off of both of these lanes. Yes, you can make a left turn. But the light is red. Again, there's two lanes, but normally they'll try to hog both lanes. Alright, so we're gonna go let's go to the Orchard Beach section. I'm gonna take you out of City Island real quick. City Island is where if you got money and you like water, boats and all that, City Island will be a nice place for you to live because it's literally on the water, surrounded by the water. That's where everybody goes to get seafood. We have little seafood spots out here in the Bronx everywhere, but mainly City Island is the go-to spot. We got a lot of good drinks out there too if you like having some adult drinks. They know for that. They have a good it's called Pina Colada, but with Hennessy. I want to say they probably sell like 2,000 to 3,000 of them things a day, every day. These people love them. I know. Yeah, with one of them, you'll be all right. Shout out to this lady here that's in a rush, you know what I mean? Decided, let me cut him off instead of let me merge it. Hopefully she gets to her destination safely. Pizza I was talking about is over here. We got one called Cross Bronx Pizza. It's a jumbo slice. We got Top Banana. It's another jumbo slice. And they have my favorite one. I don't know what happened, but last night I started feeling that itch. So I know I'm about to get sick. Whitestone will take you into Brooklyn, Queens. Neck will take you into Long Island, as well as Brooklyn and Queens. But it's easiest to get into Long Island through the Neck Bridge rather than the Whitestone. The Triborough is way behind us. That's Queens. You take Triborough to go to Queens, Jamaica, and all that. It's just closer. Hopefully we're not in traffic. Traffic here be horrible when there's traffic. Homie's car, you can hear his tires rubbing or something. You hear the friction when he accelerates. Or something. We got the police here. There must have been an accident. Got the... Yeah, he has a piece of cardboard. I can see it. And his right tire. Let me pass the boys and I'll show you. He has a... In that front tire there, he has a thing. Like a piece of cardboard or something. Here rubbing. Yeah, the weather's alright, it's not freezing, so I'm gonna go to the actual beach this time. Show you how it looks. Section of the Bronx. 95 north. We'll go up to Texas. We'll go up to Connecticut, Portchester, Maine, New Hampshire, everything through here. You know? On the opposite side, we'll take you back. We'll take you to Jersey, PA, Florida, everything in between, Delaware. thing that I skipped from Jersey down to Florida. We're going here to Orchard Beach, City Island. Where people wilding. Bike here, I don't know if y'all know. Again, I don't know where y'all watching from, but this bike here means a bicyclist lost his life on a bicycle. You feel me? An accident happened. That's why you see these. You see them all over New York City, and that's what it means. So if you ever see a white bicycle out here, it means a cyclist unfortunately was killed here. Literally has a little sign right above the bike saying that, you know what I mean? It's a memorial. And again, unfortunately, there's a lot of them out here. Oh, look at the horses. The horses out. We're in the Bronx, my people, you heard? We got all that out here. Everybody's like, what? Yeah, we got horses, we got waterfalls, we got... Welcome to the Bronx, my people. I took you out to a waterfall just now. I took you out to the Bronx Zoo. I took you out to the big pun wall. You feel me? Yeah, seen horses. Like, I mean, we got it all, baby. Welcome to the Bronx. That's what I'm trying to say. If you never visited, come through. We welcome you. You're gonna like it out here. You see, the Bronx ain't real. It's not a real place. You heard it. And after Puerto Rico is the Bronx. You know what I mean? Puerto Rico's magical and the Bronx is too. Come visit us, man. Come embrace y'all with open arms. You heard? Welcome to the Bronx, my people. We're about to be in Orchard Beach in like the next 3 minutes, 2 minutes. There's the sign right there for Orchard Beach. And we pulling up on. All we gotta do is get into the parking lot. You feel me? But yeah, that's the Orchard Beach sign right there on the floor. You're gonna see the actual sign as soon as we make this thing. And again, you can come on the beach and all that right now, but if you come in the summertime, you gotta pay to park. You don't gotta pay now because who's gonna go swimming? You feel me? Welcome to Orchard Beach, my people. New York City Parks Department. Open from 7 a.m. to 5 p.m. Terrell, what's up? Frank, what's up? Yeah, City Island. We're going there next. I'm just showing them Orchard Beach real quick. But again, in the summertime, if you come here, you have to pay. I think it's like $12 for parking. We come here every Sunday morning when the weather's good to drag RC cars. We got RC cars and we drag race out here. So we come here every Sunday morning in the summertime. And again, whenever the weather's good, because even when summer's out, we come here to test and tune and all that. I got a little video up on YouTube. test it and tune it right here in Orchard Beach. We see, normally you come here in the summer and you go through there, but you see that's all closed. So, you don't gotta pay. So, this is the way you come in. See how it says do not enter. But trust me, my people, it's legal. The cops are back here and all that. It's open. You can come back in. You got a nice park here. If you got kids, park is big. You got handball courts, volleyball, things, the nets and all that. There's always some salseros out here. They're not here now because it's a little cold. But they be back here. It's like a crew of salseros that come back here. Old school. And every Sunday in the summer, they have live salsa here. So again, Spanish descent, like me, I'm Puerto Rican. You can come watch the live salsa here every Sunday. So you come to New York to visit and you happen to be a weekend, come down to the Bronx in the summertime, come to Orchard Beach and you're gonna see live music. And good artists too. Not known artists, my people. Free on top of it. All you gotta do is pay to get in, or if you take the bus, you don't gotta pay nothing. You only gotta pay if you got a car to park it. But if you come in a bicycle and all that, it's free. Every Sunday, live salsa during the summer. Ain't nobody gonna do salsa nothing right now. Let's go see the beach, my people. Let's go see what the beach is looking like. Like I said, that's the park right there. If you got kids and you come out here when the time is nice, you won't even see the park because there's so many little kids running back and forth. You can see the water from here. Let me see. Hold on a second. Yikes. Last time I came back here, I almost wiped out. So we gotta be easy. Right. That's what I'm telling them. Every summer, every Sunday, for sure. You got live music. I'm telling you, what you're gonna see. I'm gonna come here in the summer. The same thing I'm talking about, y'all gonna see. And again, you're seeing all this now. Remember it now. Because when I come in the summer, you don't see nothing. It's just people. People. You don't see the floor. You don't see the sand. Just people. This is where it be going down at right here. I'll take y'all over there right now. Yeah, you come right through here. Jump off, and right over there where you see that, unwalkable. You'll see. Unwalkable. And you can't do barbecues over here. You got to do it on the park side. You'll see when we leave. I'll show you. They have thing. Look, lost children. You'd be surprised how often people lose their kids on the beach. But yeah, this is where the concerts go down over here. As you can see, they're doing work. So come summertime, they'll be ready to rock and roll. But yeah, that City Island over there, you see that bridge? Let me zoom in real quick. That's where we're going next. There's only one way in, one way out, and that's it. That bridge right there. That's City Island. We go over there next. You can rent boats and all that. But look, they're actually doing something new now. Again, the concerts happened there, but they're gonna make it look like this now. You feel me? They're working on it now. It says by spring 2025. Newsflash, guys. I don't think they made it. You feel me? Or maybe they did. Who knows? I'm not gonna keep walking that way because it's cold out. But yeah, this is where it goes down. When you come here, you can stand up there. You can, you'll see. You'll see. Again, you won't see the sand. You're gonna see bodies, tents, umbrellas, kites. Or maybe they did do all this peeking until they tell me something. But yeah, you could be up there, you know what I mean? You're up there, the music is going on. It's a vibe. They're actually making it a little better because normally it's just everybody on top of each other. So I guess they figured, like, let's give them some space. But yeah, we're going to City Island now. There's another little island, but it's all the way. I gotta go over there. It's past this. Yeah, too cold for that right now. Get back to City Island. This is Orchard Beach. We'll be able to see it from over there. That's a Thraz Neck Bridge. It's starting to get windy. So yeah, again, come down here for the summer. I'll invite y'all to a free concert. Nothing too crazy. It actually feels good. It's not a cold, freezing breeze. They fixing the whole park up. Feels good. Yeah, right. Does not feel good, my people. It actually felt bad. Oh look, I just seen the thing. It says no drive training permit in the parking lot. So don't come back here trying to teach anybody how to drive. You get a ticket. So again, come to the beach and you wanna do a barbecue and all that, you gotta do it back here. But the music is back there, the live music. really cute. This is the spot right here. See? You got the little grill right there. Got the garbage can. You got everything. Got the bench. Yeah, we're going to City Island now. Very close. You can go to City Island from the beach itself, from the sand. You got the Honda crew right there. Yeah, you can walk on the sand and walk right onto City Island. If you got a canoe or what's that thing called? A kayak? You can launch it right there. That's why I almost launched myself last time. But yeah, if you got a kayak or a canoe, traffic. Get your seafood on. You like seafood? This is the place for you. Shrimp, crab, lobster, anything like that. This is where you want to be. Again, this is one way in, one way out. The same road takes you in, brings you back out. There's no multiple ways to enter here. Unless you come on a boat. Miami, huh? It's a city island. NYPD. I don't know if y'all know about City Island. There's a place called Seafood City. There's a video. I don't know if it's on YouTube, but crazy fight there once. They threw like 1,000 chairs. The restaurant is right here. It's called Seafood City. In the Bronx. Look it up. What the heck? That's it right there. Seafood City. Have a boat, if you like boats, you know what I mean? This is where you would want to live. So you live right on the water. You're surrounded by water. You go to the left or to the right, all the way down, as you're going to see, there's just water all around us. This is literally City Island, because it's a little island. Only one way in, one way out. This same road that's taking us in will bring us back out. Come here in multiple ways. But yeah, this is the strip where everyone comes for their seafood. Don't try to come here on Valentine's Day or Mother's Day or any female holiday. Don't try to come here. Normally you can't get in. Is about an hour or two in your car to get in. You have to wait inside of the restaurants. Safe like they about to put somebody's windshield on. Where everybody loves this over here. Yep, that's where everybody goes. That's what I was gonna say. Everybody comes here for those two. The one on the left is closed for the winter. The only one open is Tony's. Tony's is on the right, Johnny's is on the left. Everybody comes to Tony's though. I don't eat seafood, but I'm telling you, everybody wants to come here for the seafood. I come out here and I buy out hamburgers. Chicken. I'm allergic to seafood. That's why I don't eat it. Look at the boats are there. You'll see it on the way out. But yeah, everybody swears by the last two. Out of all these places get full though. Everybody gets business. It's not like, you know, nobody goes to the other one. But the two most famous, imagine, look, this is Sammy's, right? They got Sammy's barbecue here. They got Sammy's fish box. And I think it's Sammy's crab house. Or I don't know. But yeah, Sammy's barbecue. Or Sammy's takeout. And Sammy's fish. They got 3 different locations. Oh look, now it's the crazy. The water. Pretty dope. Actually want to be ahead. But yeah, this is where everybody comes. To Tony's and to Johnny's. But Johnny's is closed for the winter. They say they open back March 1st. They're probably on vacation. They probably take no vacation. Look at that, my people. It's crazy because the camera is not picking it up the way my eyes are. And yeah, that's Tony's. That's the one everybody loves. But I'm hearing, again, I don't eat seafood, but I'm hearing that their their basket, their shrimp basket is smaller now. So now people are preferring to come here because the basket is bigger. The shrimps are bigger or you get more. But yeah, my people, that's it, man. Welcome to the Bronx, like always. And as you can see, we made it to the other stream. You feel me? Thank you for joining. We are in City Island, the Bronx, New York. We're about to close out. I salute everybody who comes through here, man. Shows me love. Happy holidays. You know, what else, man? Happy New Year. Happy everything, man. For real. Thank you, guys. I appreciate y'all. Like I said, subscribe so you can see more of New York City. You know what I mean? My point of view. I'm going to take you everywhere I go. And we're going to Florida soon. So you'll be seeing some of that trip. But here, my people, salute. Have a good day. Stay blessed. You know how I go. Peace.